8 friends, A, B, C, D, E, G, H and J lives on 8 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is numbered 1 and the topmost floor of the building is numbered 8. The date of birth of each of the persons falls in different months: March, April, May, June, July, August, September and October, but not necessarily in the same order. All the persons like different fruits, different types of fruits, that is guava, apple, grapes, mango, banana, pineapple, lychee and orange, but not necessarily in the same order. And from here the clues start, right? The one whose date of birth is in August does not live on an odd numbered floor and does not like apple and lychee. J lives just below the one whose date of birth is in October, right? The one who lives on third floor likes guava and so on. So basically, if you see, there are 8 persons, A, B, C, D, E, F, E, G, H and J. There are 8 different floors numbered 1 to 8 from bottom floor to the topmost floor. Then there are 8 different months, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, September and October, and there are 8 different fruits. So these are the 4 parameters that we are trying to get in the right order. Okay, so you have to find out which person lives on which floor, right, was born in which month and likes which fruit. Now since there are 4 parameters, it gets really complex, right? Usually there are only 2 or 3, but 4 has made this question very complex. And you can see that there's a lot of data given here, and I'm sure it makes no sense to attempt this in the exam. But like I've always mentioned, from the practice point of view, you have to try and solve such questions. So what I would do now is stop the screen share and solve this question on the whiteboard for you, because presenting the question and also solving it on the same screen is not possible here, right? It looks very, very complex. So let us discuss the solution on the whiteboard. All right. So good to see that many of you have been able to solve this. Let me quickly give this question a shot. So like we've seen, there are 8 floors, 8 persons, 8 months and 8 fruits. All these 4 have to be assigned in the right order. Okay, the one thing which is fixed here is the floor numbers, right? The question clearly says that the lowermost floor of the building is numbered 1 and the topmost floor of the building is numbered 8. So let us start with that, right? So let's say this is floor number 1. All right, then we have floor number 2, floor number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. All right, so these are the 8 floors, right? Floor number 1 to floor number 8. Then which floor will be occupied by which person was born in which month, and which person likes which fruit. All these are questions to be answered, right? This is the only thing fixed there. So let us start reading out all the points. Like you all know, in case of linear arrangements and complex assignments, it is always better to convert this English statements into some pictorial representation, right? We cannot start from wherever we want. Like for example, if you read the first clue, it says the one whose date of birth is in August does not live on an odd numbered floor. So the one who was born in August is not from an odd numbered floor. Obviously, if he's not from odd numbered floor, he would be from even numbered floor. But which even numbered floor? There are 4 possibilities: 2, 4, 6, 8. Now you cannot start with any one of these and proceed with the solution there, because you never know the one that you've chosen is right or not. And if you want to take all the 4 possibilities, it would take a lot of time. So ideally what you should do is read out all the statements. Anything that is definite, mark it immediately, or things which are not things which we are not sure about, try to put it in a pictorial representation, and then we'll try to fix it in this order there. All right, so what we'll do is try to make a note of all those points given to us here, right? The pictorial representations of the points. So first point says the one whose date of birth is in August does not live on an odd numbered floor and does not like apple and lychee. It is obvious that the one who was born in August, right? The one who was born in August does not live on an odd numbered floor. Now if he does not live on an odd numbered floor, there are 4 possibilities. I mean, obviously he would live on an even numbered floor. And what are the possibilities here? 2, 4, 6, 8. So make a note of these points so that we can later on try and fix it there. So these are the 4 possibilities. The person who was born in August lives on second floor or fourth floor or sixth floor or eighth floor, and does not like apple and lychee. So make a note of that point as well, that this guy does not like apple and lychee. Alright, that is one point. Next point, J lives just below the one whose date of birth is in October. J lives just below the one whose date of birth is in October. So J will come below October. But again, trying that out will give us many possibilities, right? J lives below October. So October is 8th, J can be on 7th. October 7th, J can be on 6th. October is on 6th, J can be on 5th, and so on, right? So there are a number of possibilities. Instead of trying out all those, we'll try to represent it pictorially, right? So J lives just below the one whose date of birth is in October. So let's say here is the guy who was born in October. J lives just below that. So, try to represent it pictorially in that fashion only. J will live immediately below the one who was born in October. Okay. Then the one who lives on third floor likes Goa. Now this is definite. The one who lives on third floor likes Goa. We know that here is the third floor, so this person likes Goa. So what we'll do is, see, I'm sure we will get multiple possibilities here. So let us try to take different columns. I mean, to start with, we'll take only one case, but in future we may get multiple possibilities. So third floor is for Goa, right? I think you need not draw all these lines in the exam. I mean, you don't have to make this columns and rows in the exam, but maybe here, so that you can understand it clearly, follow it clearly from the whiteboard. I'm just doing it. Okay. So basically, this is what we are trying to fill. Now we know that Goa is for third floor. This is definite. Okay. Read the next point. The one whose date of birth is in April lives on an even numbered floor, but not on the topmost floor. The one whose date of birth is in April lives on an even numbered floor. Now, April would live on an even numbered floor. I mean, April meaning the one whose date of birth is in April, right? So this guy lives on an even numbered floor, but not on topmost floor. Understand, the even numbered floors are 2, 4, 6 or 8. And it also mentions that this guy does not live on the topmost floor. So 8th floor is ruled out. So there are only 3 possibilities, 2 or 4 or 6. So we will say April goes for second floor or 4th floor or 6th floor, and likes either orange or pineapple, right? And likes either orange or pineapple. So this guy would like orange or pineapple. You're getting it? The one who was born in August will not like apple or lychee. The one who was born in April will like either orange or pineapple. Okay, so that's the next point. What comes next? Only one person lives between G and the one whose date of birth is in July. Only one person lives between G and the one whose date of birth is in July. See, the point is neither G nor July have been marked so far. So we cannot really use it. Just try to represent it pictorially, right? So only one person lives between G and the one whose date of birth is in July. So as such, it is a vertical arrangement, but just to understand the statement, what we'll do is we'll put a gap of 1 between G and July. So only one person lives between G and July. Of course, this will be vertical, right? It will be G, then there a floor, and then July. Or G, a floor above, and then July. You're getting it? There are 2 possibilities. It can be G dash July or July dash G. You're getting it? It only says that there is one person between G and July. But whether G is above July or July is above G is not very clear. So we have to consider both the possibilities. Or we better take it in the, or I think we better take it in vertical fashion itself, so that we don't get confused later on. So only one person lives between G and July. So let's say G, then there is a floor, and July. And understand, these can be interchanged, right? There are 2 possibilities here. It can be G dash July or July dash G. Alright. Next, the one who likes banana lives immediately above the floor in which J lives. So the one who likes banana lives immediately above the floor on which J lives. So again, we cannot put it directly in the arrangement. What we can say is banana will live immediately above J. So it's like banana and then J, right? But if you see, J is already considered here in one of the points, right? We have already understood that October is immediately above J. And now the point says that banana is immediately above J, right? Banana meaning not banana, but the person who likes banana is immediately above J. So banana should come immediately above the floor in which J lives. We know that the floor above J is for October. So we can assign October to banana. You're able to follow? October lives immediately above J, banana also lives immediately above J. So clear that October and banana will go together. Alright? Then E likes lychee. E likes lychee. E likes lychee is again a simple statement, but we cannot use it immediately. So let's make a note of that, right? That E E likes lychee. E likes lychee. I hope all of you are able to see all the points here, right? E likes lychee. Next, the one whose date of birth is in June lives on an even numbered floor and just above the person whose date of birth is in October. Now understand this. The one whose date of birth is in June lives on an even numbered floor. So again the possibilities are 2, 4, 6, 8 and lives just above the person whose date of birth is in October. We have already got October here, right? So we need not take a separate point now, right? We do not have a separate pictorial representation. Just connect it with that. It says June is above October, right? June is above October. The one whose date of birth is in June is in even numbered floor and lives just above the person whose date of birth is October. So I can now connect this. I can say that June, October, J, all these three will be together. And remember, June would come in which floors? June lives on an even numbered floor, right? So it can be 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. Able to follow? We know that the person who was born in June lives on an even numbered floor and just above October. So just above October, even numbered floor. However, you know that these three are consecutive, June, October and J. So tell me, although possibility is that because J lives on June is for even numbered floor, there are 4 possibilities, 2, 4, 6, 8. But can 2 really come here? No. How do we know that? See, if June comes on second floor, October would come on first floor. And J should come below the first floor, but we are starting only with first floor here, right? There is no floor below the first floor. You're getting it? So the point is 2 gets eliminated straight. Although it said that even numbered floors are possible for June, but because of these condition here, that there are 3 consecutive persons and 2 persons below June, 2 gets eliminated. It can be on 4. So 4, 3, 2 is possible, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4 is possible, 8, 7, 6 is also possible. Alright? Then, lives on an even numbered floor and just above the person whose date of birth is in October. C's date of birth is not in July or October. C's date of birth is not in July or October. Again, you can make a note of these points somewhere, right? C's date of birth is not in July or October, right? So C does not belong to July or October. Okay. The persons who likes apple, mango, orange and grapes lives on even numbered floor. Now understand, he has indicated the fruits which would come on even numbered floors, right? What are these fruits? Apple, mango, orange, grapes, right? The persons who like these fruits lives on even numbered floor. So make a note of that point as well, right? Apple, mango, orange, grapes. Or remember, I think we don't have enough space to pictorially represent everything, but that's one point which you have to remember, that apple, mango, orange and grapes comes for even numbered floors. Alright? Will that give us any hint immediately? Apple, mango, orange, grapes. Look at this. We know that April comes for second floor, fourth floor or sixth floor, right? And April likes orange or pineapple. Clearly April is on even numbered floor. And we know that the fruits for even numbered floors are apple, mango, orange, grapes. So orange can come for even numbered floor, but pineapple cannot come. So we can now eliminate pineapple here. So it is confirmed that April will be on either second floor or fourth floor or sixth floor and will like orange. You getting it? April will go with orange. Pineapple gets eliminated because of that point. Alright. Anyway, that point can be used further. Let us just keep that on hold, right? Next, the one who likes grapes lives just below the one who likes mango. The one who likes grapes lives just below the one who likes mango. So grapes would live just below the one who likes mango, right? Note it somewhere. So if mango is here, not just below mango, right? The one who likes grapes lives below the one who likes mango. Now this is very, very important to understand that these are not consecutive floors, because he says the one who likes grapes lives below the one who likes mango, but just below the one who likes mango is not given. And moreover, if you look at the previous statement, we know that both mango and grapes are for even numbered floors. Yes or no? Mango also comes for even numbered floor and grapes also comes for even numbered floor, which means if both are for even numbered floors and we know that grapes is below mango, there are multiple possibilities. I mean, you know that minimum one will come between mango and grapes. See, this can be on 8th floor, even numbered floor. Then grapes can be on 6th or 4th or 2nd, right? Because the point only says that grapes is below mango. It doesn't say 1% below, 1% below mango, 2% below mango or anything like that, right? Similarly, if mango is on 6th, grape can come on 4th or 2nd. If mango is on 4th, grapes can come on 2nd. Remember, both the fruits will be for even numbered floors only, as per the previous point. Alright? So, grapes is immediately below mango. I think this is not visible, but I hope all of you have understood the point. Let me just do one thing. E likes lychee. Let me mention it here. and understand mango, then grapes, right? Both are for even numbered floors, right? Then next point says only two persons live between the one whose date of birth is in August and the one whose date of birth is in March. Now, I think there are too many points already. Let us start somewhere, right? Only two persons live between the one whose date of birth is in August and the one whose date of birth is in March. So between August and March, there are two persons. But again, in which order we don't know, right? So we can say, like if this is, let's say, August, then there are two persons between August and March. Yes or no? And these two can be swapped. You have to remember that these two can be swapped. All right. There are only two persons between August and March, but it can be August dash dash March or March dash dash August, right? Then D's date of birth is not in September. We'll try and use that somewhere. Only two persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. Only two persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. So G is already here. April is also here. Can we connect it somehow? Only two persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. Many possibilities are there. I mean, G dash dash April or G dash dash April. April can come above G or below G. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. Neither E nor C lives on first floor. Neither E nor C lives on first floor. So let us indicate it here, right? E or C will not come for first floor, right? Neither E nor C lives on the first floor. Only one person lives between C and the one whose date of birth is in May. Between C and May, only one person lives between C and May. So make a note of that point as well. I don't want to use this space because I don't know how many possibilities we would get, right? If we get 4 possibilities, already I am short of space here. Only one person lives between C and the one whose date of birth is in May. So let's make a note of it, right? C and May. Again, these two can be swapped. Remember, all these arrows indicate that these two can be interchanged. Only one person lives between C and the one whose date of birth is in May. Next, A lives just above G. Did we mark something about A? No. A lives, G is here and A lives just above G. So let us connect these two. Let us connect these two, right? A and G will be together. And you know that these two can be swapped. So for example, by any chance, if G comes here, so this will be G, this is going to be A, and this will become July. Right? Oh, I hope you understand this. G and July can be swapped, right? So it doesn't mean that July will go there and G will come down. If G comes down, A will also come down accordingly because these two are together. Alright? Then only two persons live between E and A. Only the one whose date of birth is in July does not live on floor number 1. July is not in floor number 1. So let's make a note of this as well. Right? July will not come for floor number 1. And A does not like grapes or mango. B lives on an even numbered floor just above C. Okay, so this again would be helpful. B lives on an even numbered floor just above C. So B lives on an even numbered floor. What are the possibilities? 2, 4, 6 and 8 and just above C. Right? B and C would be together. Right? B lives on an even numbered floor. So 2, 4, 6, 8 just above C. But I think one point that we need to understand is C cannot come on first floor. See, if B comes on second floor, C would, what are the possibilities? B lives immediately above C. So if B is 2, 4, 6, 8, C would be what? 1, 3, 5, 7. If B comes on 2, 4, 6, 8, C would come on 1, 3, 5, 7. We know that C cannot come on first floor according to one of the previous statements. So 1 is ruled out here. If 1 is ruled out here, 2 also is ruled out here. So B will come on 4, accordingly C would come on 3. Or B and C will take 6 and 5. Or B and C would take 8 and 7 respectively. Alright. So I think these are the points. Let us start applying it now. Okay. So because I was explaining it to you, it has taken so much of time. Understand, when you are doing it yourself or when I have to do it myself, I'll quickly write down these statements. I mean, I don't have to explain. I'm not solving it here. I'm explaining it. So don't go by the length of the explanation that already we have spent so much time. Right? I understand. It would anyway take a lot of time, but then not the amount of time that you're spending here. Right? This is explanation. This is not solution. Okay. So when you do it, you don't have to explain it to anyone. Right? You can do it very quick. Now, which point shall we start with? I think this is a good one to start with, right? June, October and J. Because 3 consecutive things, right? Easiest to start. Nothing else is more definite than this one. See, at best we'll get 3 possibilities. June comes on 4th floor, October J accordingly. June comes on 6th floor, October J accordingly. June comes on 8th floor, October J accordingly. Right? So shall we try? Try? What happens? Remember, June can come in 4th floor. So if June comes in 4th floor, October and banana will come on 3rd floor. No, not possible. Okay, one more possibility is ruled out. See, if June comes on 4th floor, banana should come on 3rd floor. But we know that 3rd floor is occupied for. So that means 4th floor is also not possible. Though there are only two possibilities. I think we have chosen the right point, right? June cannot come on 2nd, we have already discussed. June cannot come on 4th as well. Why? If June comes on 4th, banana has to come on 3rd. But 3rd is already blocked for Goa. So only two possibilities. Let us take those now. So June comes on 6th floor. So let's say June comes on 6th floor. October and banana will come on 5th floor according to that. October and banana. So banana comes here and October comes on 5th floor. And J comes on 4th floor. I am trying to take the fruit first, then months and then the person so that it is easy to follow. So that is one possibility. The other possibility is June comes on 8th floor. So take June on 8th floor. June comes on 8th floor. October and banana would come on 7th floor. And according to this, J would come on 6th floor. So these are the two possibilities, case 1 and case 2. Are you able to follow? So this point has been used. This point has been used. June, October, J. June, October, J. June, October, J. October with banana. Right? Next, what shall we do? Try and see what will be helpful now. I think another consecutive thing that we know is this. B and C, right? B and C are together. So 4th floor, 6th floor or 8th floor. So B comes on 4th floor. No, according to this, B cannot come on 4th floor because 4th floor is already occupied by J. Can B come on 6th floor? If B comes on 6th floor, then C has to come on 5th floor, possible. Can B come on 8th floor? If B comes on 8th floor, C has to come on 7th floor, even that is possible. Oh, I think there is one point which we can connect with this one. See, we know that C does not, C is not for July and October, right? So just make a note of that as well, right? C will not be for July and October. Will that eliminate some possibilities? Yes, October is already there, right? So this may be helpful. So understand, B and C are together. B will come above C and C does not go for July and October. So let's start, right? In the first case, let us try out all the three possibilities. B is for 4, 6, 8. So B comes on 4th floor, not possible because 4th floor is occupied by J. 4th floor is ruled out. B comes on 6th floor. If B comes on 6th floor, C has to come on 5th floor. But 5th floor is blocked for October. And C, we know that C does not go for October. C was not born in October. So 6th floor is also ruled out. Are you able to follow? B can be 4, 6, 8. 4 is not possible because J is already seated here. 6 is not possible because if you take B on 6th floor, C would come on 5th floor. And then it will go along with October. But we know that C does not go for October. So the only choice according to case 1 is B has to come on 1st floor. C will come on 7th floor. Right? Let us try out in case 2. B can come on 4th floor. B can come on 4th floor. C would come on 3rd floor. Possible. Can B come on 6th floor? No, because 6th floor is already occupied by J. Can B come on 8th floor? No, because if B comes on 8th floor, C would come on 7th floor. But 7th floor is blocked for October. And we know that C does not go for October. So I think here also we have got only one case, right? B can come on 4th floor. C goes on 3rd floor. Because B cannot come on 6th floor, already occupied by J. And if B comes on 8th floor, C would come on 7th floor. But 7th floor is for October. And we know that C does not go for October. So these 2 points have also been used. Right? Of course, one more point is available here that C does not go for July as well. Which may be useful somewhere later. Right? C does not go for July as well. Anything else? So 2 points have been used. What shall we go with next? There's only one person between C and May. There's only one person between C and May. I think in the first case we can fix it, right? Oh, first case gets eliminated here. See the point somewhere. Have you noted it correctly? Only one person. Yeah, only one person lives between. Only one person lives between C and the one whose date of birth is in May. See, if you go by this, the only one person lives between C and May. So if C is here, there should be one person or May, which is not possible because there is no floor above this. Or May should come below. So C dash May. But can May come here? No, because there is already a block for October. Yes or no? According to this point, there is only one person between C and May. So C dash May, not possible. C dash May is also not possible, which means case 1 is wrong. See, we know that one of these 2 is wrong. And now it's very clear. Which one is wrong? First one is wrong. Case 2 may give us 2 possibilities. Only one person between C and May, right? So May can come here or May can come here. Both are possible. right? May can come here or here, both are possible. So what can we do now? There are two things that can be done. Either we leave this point as it is, try to use it later, or duplicate case 2 and get case 3. In one case, maybe in case 2, we can take May on 5th floor. In case 3, we can take May on 1st floor. See, we know that there are two possibilities now according to case 2. May can come here or May can come here. So duplicate this and take May in the two different months. Or if you want to try out with something else, just see if something else helps you, complete it further. See if something else helps you. August should be 2, 4, 6, 8. What else? What else is definite? E likes lychee is definite. Try that. E likes lychee. See, E cannot come on first floor. E likes lychee is possible here, second floor. This is not possible. Fifth floor is also possible. Sixth floor not possible. Seventh floor not possible. Eighth floor is also possible. E likes lychee. Anything else given with respect to E? No. No, nothing else is given, right? Okay, hold on. I think there was one point which we had understood but not put it here. Apple, mango, grapes and orange. Yeah, remember apple, mango, orange and grapes. Apple, mango, orange and grapes are for even numbered floors. Now if apple, mango, orange and grapes are for even numbered floors, it is obvious that lychee will be for 1 or 3 or 5 or 7. Yes or no? Because lychee does not belong to that group. So obviously lychee is for an odd numbered floor. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Now try it out. So E should go with lychee either on first floor or third floor or fifth floor or seventh floor. Now first floor is ruled out because first floor we have already indicated that E does not belong to first floor. So first floor is ruled out, right? Because E cannot come on first floor. Can E come on third floor here? No, because third floor is already occupied by C. So E cannot come on third floor, right? Can E come on fifth floor? Possible. E can come on fifth floor. That is possible because fifth floor is neither blocked for person nor for the fruit. So that is possible. Can E come on seventh floor? If you take E on 7th floor, lychee cannot come because see 7th floor is already blocked for banana. So if you take E on 7th floor, lychee should also come on 7th floor, but 7th floor is already blocked for banana. So 7th floor is also ruled out. So I think the only possibility is E, lychee will go for 5th floor. So E and lychee will go for 5th floor. E and lychee here. Month again we'll try and figure out later, right? So E will go for 5th floor. So this point is also used, right? What else there? What else is available? Here everything, not everything has been used. Try this out. I think, yeah, this also is like E lychee only, right? E lychee 1, 3, 5, 7. April orange 2, 4, 6. So April should go with orange either on second floor or fourth floor or sixth floor. Try out. April can go with orange on second floor. April can go with orange on fourth floor also. April can go with orange on sixth floor also. So that doesn't really help, right? Anything else given to us about orange or April somewhere? No. Any statement that we have not represented pictorially? Okay, one more statement was that only 2 persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. Only 2 persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. You getting it? Between April and G there are only 2 persons. So maybe in connection to this we can do something. Right? Only 2 persons. Only 2 persons live between the one whose date of birth is in... Sorry, where is that? Yeah, only 2 persons live between G and the one whose date of birth is in April. So let us try to connect this with April. We know that April can be on second floor. So April is on second floor. G should be, it cannot be 2 floors below, it has to be 2 floors above, right? I mean there should be 2 floors between April and G. So April dash G, not possible. Yes or no? See, April can go for, you know that April can go for 2, 4 or 6. Connect these two basically. So if you take April on second floor, G cannot come below, G has to go above. So April dash G not possible because this is already blocked for E. So second floor is ruled out. Take April on 4th floor. If you take April on 4th floor, dash G is possible. Dash G is possible. Yeah, those two are possible. Can April come on 6th floor? If you take April on 6th floor, dash G is not possible. Dash G is also, yeah. So 6th floor is also ruled out. So only one possibility for April now. See, April, can it come on 6th floor? If you take April on 6th floor, dash G not possible because G is going out of the arrangement. If you take April here, dash G again is not possible because this is already blocked for C. So the only possibility is April should belong to 4th floor. So 4th floor is for April and we know that this guy likes orange, right? Now 2 possibilities for G, right? What are the 2 possibilities for G? G can either come April and dash, right? So either G can come here or G can come here. These are the two possibilities. Let us quickly see if there is anything else given with respect to G. Let us see if anything else is given with respect to G, or we'll duplicate the case and quickly do it. Anything else given with respect to G? A lives just above G. A lives just above G. What else is given with respect to G? Only 2 persons live between G and the Earth. That anyway we are using. Only 1 person lives between G and the one whose date of birth is July. That also gives us possibility, right? So G comes here, July would come here. If G comes here, July would go there. See, if we kind of read through, maybe we'll get one more hint which will help us understand where exactly would G come, either this or this. But if you don't want to waste time, what we'll do is quickly duplicate this, right? I think we are close now. We can quickly duplicate the case 2 and take the 2 possibilities for G. And I think with that we should come closer. Can we use this? August 2, 4, 6, 8. Check that. August can come here. August cannot come here. August can come here. August cannot come here. So clearly, August cannot come for 4th floor. And August cannot come for 8th floor, because 4th floor and 8th floor are blocked for April and June. So 2nd floor or 6th floor. So you can take that also. I mean, 2 possibilities. Either August comes on 2nd floor or August comes on 6th floor. Anything else given with respect to August? There are 2 floors between August and March. Try that. If August is here, dash dash March, possible. If August is here, dash dash March, that also is possible. So it doesn't really help. So what we'll do is duplicate this now. Quickly duplicate. So this is June, banana, October, J, lychee, E. Then we have orange, April, B, C. Alright, clearly duplicated, right? Now, which point were we using? Oh, I forgot which point we were using. Two persons between April and G. So, April is here, dash dash G. And G can either come here or April is here, dash dash G. G can go there, right? Now, try out the other things. We know that A is immediately above G. Use this part. A is immediately above G. So, A comes here. A is immediately above G. A comes here, right? What else we know? There's 1 person between G and July. 1 person between G and July. So, G is here, let's say. 1 person between G and July cannot be upwards, right? It has to be downwards. So, G dash July. This should be July. And in this case, there is 1 person between G and July. G dash July. G dash July. But see, we know that C was not born in July. Here, according to this, C comes for July. So, this case is wrong. Done. I think persons are largely done. Who is left out now? A, B, C, E, G, J are done, right? So, who are left out? D and H. D and H. Anything given with respect to D and H? Okay. So, what all have we used? We have used almost all the points here. Only 1 person between C and May. Let's use this point now. Only 1 person between C and May. C dash May is not possible. So, C dash May has to come here. Okay. Then this point is also done, right? This point is done. August and March. August and March. August can come on 2nd floor or 6th floor. Take August on 2nd floor. Dash dash March is not possible. Are you able to follow? If you take August on 2nd floor, according to this one, March should be 2 floors above August, above or below. So August is here. Dash dash March is not possible, which means August cannot come on 2nd floor. So definitely August will come on 6th floor. August comes on 6th floor and 2 floors between August and March. So August dash dash, this is March. So I think this point is also done, right? Only month left out is which one? March, April, May, June, July, August. September is left out, right? September is given, yes. So September comes here. So with respect to month, it is done. Let us try out fruits now. Anything else that we know? The only one point which is pending here is this one, that mango and grapes. See, remember, both mango and grapes were for even numbered floors, right? Mango and grapes both come for even numbered floors. Mango and grapes, yeah. So try out mango and grapes. Mango comes on 8th floor. Grapes can come on 6th floor, 4th floor, 2nd floor. Okay, many possibilities are there still. Mango can come on 6th floor. So let us do one thing. I think this is the only point which is pending. Let us read the statements once again and see what else can be used. So the one whose date of birth is in August is done. Does not like apple or lychees to be done, right? J lives below October is done. 3rd floor is Goa is done. April is even floor is done. Not on top floor is done. Likes apple or orange or pineapple is done. Only 1 person lives between G and July. Only 1 person lives between G and July is done. Right? Banana is above J is done. E likes lychee is done, right? June is even floor. Okay, June, I think months are anyway done. June is even floor and just above October. Yeah, that is also done. C's date of birth is not in July or October. I think that we have anyway used. Then apple, mango, orange, grapes are for even numbered floor, right? Apple, mango, orange, grapes are for even numbered floor. Yeah. Grapes is below mango. That is anyway pending. Only two persons live between the one whose date of birth is in August and the one whose date of birth is in March. This also we have used, I guess. D's date of birth is not in September. Okay, D's date of birth is not in September. This point is useful. See, D's date of birth is not in September. So D cannot come here. So D has to come here, right? And who is left out? A, B, C, D. H is left out, I guess, right? H comes here. So with respect to persons also it is done. Right, so only fruits are pending now. Then only two persons live between G and April. I think this anyway is done, no need now. Neither E nor C lives on first floor, fine. Only one person lives between C and May. This is anyway done. A lives above G is done. Only two persons live between E and A. Yeah, this is satisfied anyway. The one whose date of birth is in July does not live on floor number 1. This is anyway done. A does not like grapes or mango. A does not like grapes or mango. See, what are the fruits for even numbered fruits? The fruits were apple, mango, orange, grapes, right? Apple, mango, orange and grapes. Now, these have to come on even numbered fruits, right? Already orange is blocked for 4th floor, so forget about orange. The 3 other fruits are apple, mango or grapes. Now, we know that A, in the last statement, it says A does not like grapes or mango. If A does not like grapes or mango, see, A is on 8th floor, right? So even fruit. So if A does not like grapes or mango, the only choice is A has to go for apple. So A likes apple. Now use this point. Mango is above grapes, right? Now the 2 even floors left out are 6th floor and 2nd floor. Mango should be above grapes. So this is mango and 2nd floor should be grapes. You're getting it? Both have to be on even number floors. The only thing left out is this fruit. Any point that is given to us? What are the 2 fruits, by the way, which are left out? Where are the fruits? Pineapple is left out. And what is left out? Pineapple and apple, banana, mango, lychee, orange, grapes. Apple. Oh, I think I missed one point. When we duplicated this case, maybe we could have completed it faster. When we duplicated the case, we did not mention Goa here. That's a mistake. And I think that is the first point that we have mentioned, right? We could have done it by now. So see, one simple mistake can lead to a lot of wastage of time, right? I mean, if we had mentioned Goa initially itself, maybe we could have done it much faster. We could have saved a few more seconds or few more minutes, right? Done. So what is the only fruit left out? Pineapple. Pineapple comes for first floor. So this is the final arrangement. Please do not ask me to repeat it. Not possible. We have already spent a lot of time discussing this. And this clearly shows that you are not supposed to attempt such questions in the exam. Please do not attempt this in the exam. Alright? Attempt this only at home or during these live sessions. Makes no sense. I mean, even if you do all this in, let's say, 15 minutes, you'll get only 5 marks, right? Because there are only 5 questions asked there. What are the questions? Let us quickly see. How many persons live between the person whose date of birth is in September and the one who likes apple? I'm sure you know the 5 questions, right? How many persons live between September and apple? September and apple. September is here when apple is there. So 2nd floor and 8th floor. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 persons. Option 4 will be the answer. Which of the following fruits does D like? D likes pineapple. Done. 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Which one of the following does not belong to that group? So 4 are alike. June, grapes, April, banana, mango. Yeah, so I think it is about odd or even number floors. If you see, June is an even numbered floor, right? Grapes is also on even numbered floor. April is also on even numbered floor, right? 4th floor. Banana is the only odd one, 7th floor. And if you look at mango, this also is an even numbered floor. So I think banana is the odd one, right? The other 4 belong to even floors. Which of the following statement is true? B's date of birth is in April and lives on 5th floor? No, B lives on 4th floor. So wrong, first one is wrong. H is May and first floor. H is not May, wrong. October is 6th floor. October is 6th floor, no. October is 7th floor. E lives on floor number 5 and likes lychee. E lives on floor number 5, yes, and likes lychee, yes. So option 4 is the true statement, right? You can check out 5th option also if you want. G lives on floor number 7 and likes mango. Yeah, G lives on 7 but does not like mango, he likes banana. So option 4 is the answer for that one. And the next question is, J is related to orange in the same way as G is related to lychee. J is related to orange. How is J related to orange? In the same way as G is related to lychee. G is related to lychee. So what is the pattern you see? J dash orange, G dash lychee. So which of the following is B related to in a similar pattern? Just try and do the same thing, right? B dash grapes. So answer should be option 5, grapes. Alright. So I'm sure that brings a lot of clarity to you all that you should not attempt such questions, and hopefully now you understand why I always ask you to skip such questions in the exam, right? Many of you or many of the students actually come back and say, why do you want us to skip those 5 marks questions? We can get 5 marks. But just think about it. It has taken so much of time in the first place. We get only 5 marks if we complete it, if we are able to complete it. Because we are solving it out of the exam, we are able to do it in a relaxed way, right? But when you are solving it during the exam, you're already tense, right? There's a lot of pressure. And there, actually this shuts down, right? It stops working. It doesn't give you, how to proceed. Like if you see, this point was missed when we are duplicating. And we'll keep wondering what happened. So you cannot be taking such a risk in your exam, alright? So make sure that you skip such complex ones in your exam. Let me share the screen now and present the next question to all of you.